It's okay. Off the mic. It's okay. She off the mic.
Chai! Now wow, people wey suppose talk through to power don't off mic. And if we talk, now 500,000 they go summer us, call them hate speech. But fear not, Maiyegun don't come. Him go torchlight every corner, nooks and cranny of all these bad people where they spoil our country. So my people make we laugh, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. My people make we shout, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, man of the masses, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun diary politico, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. This one not the off in mind, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. And in the touchlight every corner, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. Okay, some people be they holla say they want the power. Chai, them be promise us say we go get light and power. Nah. Them hustle sote they can't get the power. But now they know they do anything with the power. Every day, dollar just they get the higher power over naira. See them talk say make we off mind, but thank God say Maiyegun don't come. So my people make you laugh, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. My people make we shout, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, man of the masses, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun diary politico, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. This one not the off in mind, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. Person where they do evil, no one make person talk. Them say that Maiyegun, that man too they talk. He too they talk. Say Maiyegun diary, he they hot like pepper. But every day, then they take money in bulk. Woman picking, they the street they hawk. Still them talk say, make we no talk. But thank God say, Maiyegun don't come. So my people make you laugh, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. My people make you shout, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, man of the masses, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun diary politico, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. This man not the off in mind, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. Aha.
Hello there. Good afternoon to you. Good morning to you. Good evening to you from wherever you are watching from. This is Maiyegun live.
Glory Facebook, glory YouTube. Maiyegun diary. Àṣírí ọ̀jẹ̀lú kì í kó níbẹ̀ o.
Thank you very much. Share the broadcast. Invite your friends. Tell them Maiyegun today. Thank you very much.
Maiyegun diary politico. Godfatherism kò sí lọ́rọ̀ Maiyegun. Maiyegun diary. Ẹ farabalẹ̀ sẹ́ o kẹ́gbọ́rọ̀ lẹ́nu.
Thank you.
Àní Maiyegun làwa mọ̀ tójódodo. Maiyegun diary.
And I believe that you probably have been following the news as well. Apart from the fact that Sheikh Osama bin Gumi came out to say Nigeria will not know peace until you make peace with the bandits. He said that. And he also said that the bandits should be pardoned, forgiven, and rehabilitated like the Niger Delta militants. And until that is done, forget it. You can continue to... He said schools will not open. The latest one from Sheikh bin Gumi is that, well, it can be kidnapped. You have to learn how to live with the bandit, with the terrorist, right? And I think this is the interview. Maybe we'll start with this.
Sheikh, you seem to approach this with the sense that these bandits are victims. Exactly why? And what are their demands really? What do they really want? Because in spite of your negotiations, attacks continue.
Attacks have lessened. It's just one case you have of the Kagara boys. Without it, there is a drastic change. We have seen absolute drastic change in Zamfara, in Sokoto State, where negotiations are going. So you don't take sporadic cases and just, what do you call it, explode it. Even the Maiduguri incident here I don't think it's a big threat because the military has surrounded the town. There is no more continuous bombardment. It's just sporadic attacks. Shouldn't frighten people. I think the military should be on top of the situation. But yet, negotiations are very useful in seeing that we get these boys or youth to get sense into their head and just admonish them and show them the fear of God. And it also works.
Okay, so in terms of what they want, what exactly did they say to you will make them surrender their weapons? Because no matter how you look at it, they're criminals.
You see, you are emphasizing on criminality. I don't know who, even the press are criminals too, because they are putting fire into, they're putting oil into fire. These people are listening to you. You see, you don't address them as criminals if you want them to succumb. Youth are ready to put down their weapons. Now they are hearing you are calling them criminals. How do you want them to cooperate? So you have to show them they are Nigerians and that they should not hurt children and that they should be law-abiding, they should be good. This is the language we want to hear the press to assist us in getting the boys. You see, when we talk with them with a nice wordings, they are ready to put their weapons down. They are ready to listen to us.
You can watch the full interview on Arise News on YouTube. They are very constant. So you listen to that. Don't call them criminals. Thank you, by the way. Just before we get fully started, I got a delivery of my Nigerian, my Yoruba wares, I would say, from Nigeria today. And they made me so many caps. I'm not so used to them. I don't know what they look like, right? I've got that. I have this, and I'm not sure which of them will actually stay. I've got this. I've got another one. Quite strange. You'll be surprised. Somebody made me this. Can you believe that? Anyway, now my money, then take me come. So I know the Buhari idiot may take this picture and it may be useful to them. Nevertheless, he shall send me a lot. So I haven't made up my mind which of them I'm going to really put up anyway. But thank you. I got a lot. You're going to see a lot of this soon. Because people used to say that the way you dress is the way you are addressed. I am Maiyegun General. I think I should begin to look it. Don't you think so? And some of you are already saying you love it. You will love so many of them. But let's get started. The serious matter, the serious business. The promoter of the rights of terrorists in Nigeria, Sheikh bin Gumi, decided to, every time they give him opportunity to speak, he speaks for them. And they said, they are kidnapping people. He said, but they can't kidnap us. You people are not listening to them. You are not listening to the terrorists. You should listen to them because we listen to them. That is why they will never kidnap us. We are the mediators. We, the preachers, the religious, you know what I mean? They won't touch us. He's referring to Islam here. But they have killed, we have seen them kill, kill emir, kill village head, kill people that are supposed to probably be in the same religion like them. However, Sheikh Gumi uses every opportunity to defend the terrorists and continue to tell you that the reason why there is no solution is because many of you are making it difficult, especially all of you from the south. You are making it difficult for Bokuwari to implement what majority of them actually want him to do, integrate terrorists. He said, you need to accept them as Nigerians. And you are still wondering, right? Wow. Just a few days ago, the northern governors came out and they said, you guys are joking in the south with all your bragging and braggadocio about power for 2023. You can go and do your worst, but you're never going to get that power. Just same way you are asking. Well, they changed tone today. And it was the man who called the meeting in Kaduna who changed tone today. And what did he say? Rufai, the Kaduna little finger, said the media misinterpreted the meeting. Okay? That in fact, what they expected from the South was that if they have any law they want to make, if they have any interest of power they have, whatever it is, if any of them is interested in becoming president of Nigeria, all they have to do is call themselves together and send delegates to them in the north. And then the north will now assess them. Look at them. Now, if they feel like they are worth people to give power to, then they will do it. And he said, it is not the way they went into the, they went to the media and they were bragging that power must return. He said they have to ask nicely. But look at all of these things, except for your life that is affected, which is the most paramount thing anyway. So these guys, this whole thing is a game, and you are the pawn on their chess table. And this is how. The South knows that they don't have the political will, the political strength to pull any stunts. They don't even control any political party in Nigeria. Do you know that? And to them, it's a game. Everyone who dies in the whole process, they are just collateral damage. Now you have to choose where you want to die. But please, when you choose, choose not to die in their war. In APC, Egbekebe, the governor of Yobe State, is also the APC chairman, national chairman, after the disgraced Oshiomhole. In PDP, they came out today, by the way. You can say, okay, yeah, I think they came out today to say their party chairman after Secondus should come from the north so that the president can come from the south. But for APC, somebody should stay there and be their president, their chairman, so that your president can also come from the south. It is all bad dash. That if you get engrossed in them, as time passes, you found yourself back in the same square, which is called square one, right? So they are all plotting their 2023, dragging it with themselves, and you and I are meant to be caught in the crossfire, and this is where we should draw the line. And this is where I said, if we have anything to choose, if you have anything to actually really live for, if you have something to fight for, or even die for, choose not to die for Nigeria. Choose not to die in their war. Choose not to defend or be part of anything that validates them. How? Some have chosen to go for Yoruba nation. You know about it. And they are being persecuted up and down, called terrorists. In eastern Nigeria, which is the Biafra land, they have gone beyond what many of us can even talk about now. Okay, let me tell you something. One of the things happening right now, especially in Biafra land, right? As you approach 2023,
it will become clearer that they are better let go. I am saying this because everything that can keep them to be part of Nigeria are being cut off gradually from tomorrow now. It could become a serious wahala to keep Nigerian flag in your premises or fly it in your business premises and all that. Now, I don't know where this is going to lead to. But some people have chosen that whatever the likes of Gumi and gang are promoting or defending, whatever propaganda or lies that everyone tries to put wool over your eyes and tell you to wait and wait, whatever it is, they don't want to be part of it. And they are true to their words, right? They mean that. Whatever they are promoting, it is better not to be caught up in between. Some people are going to be. There's nothing we can do about that. But put it this way. 6 years ago, the kind of rivalry in between people in Nigeria was mainly political. Mainly political. Disagreement, politics, and all of that. When Bukwari came in, they took it further. And they spilled blood with so much impunity. And when NSAS protest happened, it was just a taste of what is still to come. But those in power in Nigeria have been so buried. It's like they have buried their heads in the sand under these guys that they don't give a damn. And I told people, I said, since 6 years ago, they took the rivalry between Nigerians and the veiled one Nigeria. They took it to its rightful destination. And what is the rightful destination of the fraud before the 6 years ago was that we could tolerate ourselves. We could manage those differences. We could share our poverty. We could share almost everything then. We were sharing almost everything then. But when Bukwari came, he made everybody realize their limitation and their boundaries based on where you come from, not based on your political disagreements, political association, or otherwise. And that lasted till 2019. At that point, those who are now speaking up, advising people not to break up Nigeria, asking people to think about what they can do to bring everybody together in Nigeria, those people then, they kept quiet. And with the audacity of killing people without consequences, Buratai the Butcher did it. They did it many times on the IPOB members. They did it many times on on the Shiites. You know that. And then they advanced further to continue their ethnic, ethno-religious cleansing within the Middle Belt in the name of land grabbing. And upon all of that, those who are now advising people not to break up Nigeria today, they kept quiet enough and they allowed these criminals to have their way. And at that point, from that moment, many of them realized that they've lost it. And Bukwari and gang, from that moment, realized that this is a journey of no return. If you are going to be brutal, we have to be brutal to the end. And here we are. Nothing they did brought anybody together. That's the point I'm trying to make. Now, we have found ourselves here. And the brutality is still what? Continuing. And when NSAS happened last year, it was like bottled anger, bottled frustration, bottled poverty, bottled everything from the oppressed, suppressed younger generation in Nigeria. It was meant to be a signal that the civil society have failed. The people that call themselves elder statesmen, they failed. Those who call themselves religious leaders, they failed. They allow Bukwari and his gang incompetence, corruption, and ethno-religious laced politics and governance to last long till they succeeded themselves. Succeeding themselves emboldened them. They have nothing to lose anymore. So those who kept quiet then are now today's preacher. When they watch them killed people, young people who are in the bracket of the highest unemployed in the whole world, young people in Nigeria who share the largest the largest percentage of poverty in that country, young people who share in the largest percentage of everything that is happening to Nigeria today, the effect of that, because you know why? 70% of the population of Nigeria is made up of young people between the ages of 0 to 35. Can you believe that? 70% of 200 million. Put it in a bracket, put that in number. Now in Nigeria, you have young people who are now who have now somehow succumbed to depression. They have now succumbed to different mental health issues. They have now succumbed because of what they have been subjected to. Many of them have now resorted into relying on drug for survival. Now, all this number, when opportunity presented itself for them to vent that anger, you saw what happened during the NSAS. But guess what? It was like they were the last to test the power that Boko Haram gang believe that they have. Because if not because of the power they believe they have, how many are they? How many are they? That these rogues are riding roughshod on everyone. We sit down here, we complain about this all the time, and you look at it. I'll tell you why they are still being able to get away with it. Bottled anger, rage, disappointment, and so many other things from these young people. What were they met with? They were given bullets instead of being listened to. They were killed in their hundreds that lasted for 3 weeks. And nobody is yet responsible, just like never. That's emboldened them. Meanwhile, before then, just like whatever anyone think about the IPOB and the Biafrans right now, I keep telling you, they will become the monster that Nigeria has made many of you. The monstrosity in many of you work in different ways. But when you look inward, you are the product of what Nigeria has made you. Meanwhile, you are also the product of what Nigeria has become, because you are the reflection of those who put you in that sorry situation. And here is why. When they crushed the uprising of the young people to tell them that we are going through hell, young people being profiled by police in Nigeria, being profiled to be extorted, sometimes killed, and nobody is held responsible. All you have to do is that don't dress nice. If you should look good, then you must be into crime. You see the police officer profiling you, right? He is there not to carry out any legal thing. He is profiling you for his own sake. He will take everything he can get from you, take your properties if possible, rob your families if possible, and at the same time kill you if possible, if that will be the end result. And this was why people came out. What happened? They were met with bullets. But before then, you heard about Python Dance 1, Python Dance 2, where people were peacefully protesting with their flags, with their placards, asking for Biafra, right? They were met with bullets. Today, I remember telling someone, I said, if not because of the Boko Haram, banditry, and the rest of all this terrorism you have today in Nigeria, that I knew that one day, a day is coming, that, this kind of insecurity you are dealing with today, right, will actually be either of this nature or even worse, because the local terrorists are the children that the politicians who are looting your money, stealing your money, buying lives for their children, buying lives for their family, right? Outside Nigeria. The children, they failed to use your resources to train. Some of them, nobody cares. It's just like everybody is trying to take care of himself or herself, right? As you don't care, your politicians don't care, these children are going to grow up and they are going to live in that same society. They are going to live there because nobody cared, right? And they will grow up as well. And whatever they become will become your own nemesis. So then the northern Nigeria beat us to it. What did they do? The same ignorance that is spreading in southern Nigeria today didn't start, started from northern Nigeria, where today the army of terrorists that are killing and they're, destroying everywhere in northern Nigeria today are products, abandoned products of that northern Nigeria. We have them in southern Nigeria. We are just waiting for them to become the time, because they are just like time-taking bomb as well. So, Sheikh Gumi, in the Nigeria of today, will tell you the right of terrorists who killed and raped and kidnapped children. And at the same time, in that same country, people holding flags, camera phone, and all that, asking for Biafra, are proscribed as terrorists, and they went after them and they continue to kill them. And today, they have reached the point of no return. And that point of no return is that from tomorrow, 1st of October, as your Nigeria turn 61 tomorrow, Nigeria will continue to fade off in that part of that country. And in Yoruba land, the same thing is also spreading like wildfire. And some of those we believe that are still waiting for maybe a miracle will happen. Somebody from the southern Nigeria will come, and then they will just dismantle all of their camps that surrounds our land, especially in Yoruba land. Like, okay, well, they are going to import new soldiers into Nigeria that will then be able to at least arrest real terrorists and prosecute them. Now, this is the kind of El Dorado they will paint to you. But here is where the whole thing will become more interesting, and why you shouldn't be part of those who are waiting for their 2023 at all. PDP today, right? PDP today, they came out and they said they want their chairman to come from the north. In what everyone believes that it is a process of doing what they were the people who put it together then called the rotation between the north and the south. Bokwari has brought us to that divisive point whereby people are now beginning to say, who are the north, who are the south? Are the middle belters northerner too? So PDP want to leverage on that and say, you know what, we'll give it to the south. But the smart people says, that is the plot, that is the ploy. That is why your APC, Egbekegbe, if they ever manage to pretend to put you through election, you have shot yourself on the foot that way, because it is easier. APC, Egbekegbe, have caretaker chairman, who is also a governor in a state. It is easier for them to just pick one random mumu from the south, and they will say, or somebody from the middle belt, somebody that is really not south, not from the north, and they will just make him their chairman. And then is a northern president who just emerged from them through the primaries of APC, right? And then all of you go take anger, go vote for PDP. Yabi, in the south. And then for them in the north, Abikilo Mashale, they will do what they have to do. Tifnumbu in Lagos will have to obey, because at that point, with the power they would believe they still hold, even though some people are saying that Tifnumbu want to start a new party, that they're already talking about it, whatever, I don't care. Now, this is what I see. Your Tifnumbu will be forced to accept and say, I will work for the party. Same thing they did to him in 1999, because he won't want to go to jail. He won't want to die like Agbalumo, die young like Agbalumo, because they will do all that to him, especially if he's going to threaten them with Lagos and Lagos money. So last, the Lagos Abobaku and the rest of them, they will have to say they want to toe the party line, won't you? Don't worry. I'm just guessing. I know that's so bad and so tasteless in the, in your ears. I'm talking about the Buhari idiots now. You are just talking nonsense, man. You don't know what you are talking about. Well, play with it. Your 2023 Mirage is already signed, sealed, and delivered. And there is no election, by the way. Look at what is going on in Anambra. The political assassination that you have started, they have started now. They have people they can pinpoint that to and say, well, the IPOB are those behind it. They did tell you that they were behind it, right? Right. I remember when late Professor Mailafia told us that when we get to the fourth quarter of 2021, you will begin to witness political assassination. They will be killing prominent people and different people everywhere, especially in the southern Nigeria. And all of this is just to trigger what will either be a state of emergency or a complete civil war. Since those that they are going to unleash on you, they are already out there in the forest. Theirs is just to wait for the call, right? So my Lafia told us we are going to witness political assassination from the fourth quarter of this 2021. Fourth quarter starts tomorrow. The last quarter of this year starts tomorrow, the 1st of October. PDP have started theirs now, and APC have postponed their own convention twice. And then for those who are going to come out and there, you will begin to see those political assassination now, and they will be pointing fingers because they've already scripted everything as you would like to see. And like people said, when the whole thing comes down, right, it's already obvious that Malamu, who raised the memo and told Bukwari that it is not safe to conduct election in 2023, with the level of insecurity in eastern Nigeria, is the insecurity in northern Nigeria. And you see the insecurity in these places, they are the handiwork of the same people in that same government who continue to release and free terrorists because they repented. So they have it on the one hand, but what do they need to do if the entire eastern Nigeria will not have an election in 2023? That is enough for them not to have any election. And that is enough for Bukwari to continue. They will suspend the National Assembly. They will suspend all the state government that you see now. And Bukwari will be the supreme, your supreme president as it is. And everybody will have to comply until an election a time is suitable to conduct that election. And that's one thing that PDP are trying. Maybe they have seen it, right? PDP are trying their effort to blackmail IPOB in eastern Nigeria, because they seems to have seen the signal that what Bukwari is waiting to do is that he's not going to ask that they should change constitution. It doesn't need to change any constitution. It doesn't need to amend anything. All he needs to do is just wait. As the result of the escalating insecurity in every part of, you have insecurity in Northeast, you have insecurity in Northwest, you have insecurity in North Central. They are creating insecurity in Northeast, and you have 6 geopolitical zones. You have 6 geopolitical zones. Only 2 zones are being considered as not volatile as we speak. You talk about Southwest, and you talk about the South, the Niger Delta. So PDP are now making sure that if election doesn't hold in Anambra, therefore election will not hold in other places too. And if election doesn't hold in those places, it is not that Bukwari will appoint administrator. No. What will happen is that they will rig it for whatever they want to rig it for, right? And with that, or better still, just declare a state of emergency where they will appoint somebody, a politician, to go and be, they may appoint a politician to go and be the sole administrator there. You remember Ekiti, when Obasanjo when Fayose was impeached, and these guys were fighting themselves. Aluko and what's that woman's name? She's a senator now. And Obasanjo had to send Oluni, retired General Oluni, there to go and be the administrator of Ekiti. I think, yeah, it was Ekiti. So Bokwari will just appoint one politician there. And the moment they have to appoint one politician, APC politician to go there and be the sole administrators, there will be no national, there will be no state assembly, there will be nothing. So with that, PDP feels like if IPOB carried out that threat, that there will be no election, which is obvious now, there's likely not going to be election in Anambra. Let me tell you that there's likely not going to be an election. So PDP believe that that is going to serve into Bokwari's hand. Bokwari doesn't have to do anything. All he needs to do is just call his attorney general. And then we say we have 6 regions in Nigeria, 6 geopolitical zones. They say 6. And 4 of them are engulfed in different crises. No peace, no nothing, right? So they need to increase political assassination in eastern Nigeria so that everybody can easily say IPOB, because IPOB said there is no election. Even PDP will carry out political assassination in eastern Nigeria. They will kill people. Because with that, so that to turn people against IPOB, that's the plan. So that people can go and vote. And Bokwari will not be able to use the problem of all the insecurity, yeah, to stay in power. But that is just one plot of the Bokwari's plan. I'm just thinking aloud, you know, this when you are like thinking out loud. And I don't know if it makes any sense to you, but it does make some senses to me. So PDP are so desperate, especially in eastern Nigeria. They are so desperate to show to the Igbo people that don't like them. This IPOB are killers, this and that. You know what I'm talking about? But they are those who also proscribed IPOB when IPOB never, ever attacked anybody. It was them who felt, threatened. They were the ones, Igbo governors, Igbo politicians, they were the ones who came together and proscribed IPOB as a terrorist organization. And it was all for their own political survival. If we call them terrorists, our people will not be able to associate with them publicly because they will know that they will be tagged terrorists. And government of Nigeria will deal with any terrorist. Do you get that now? That backfired. People decided that, okay, we're not going to even do our meeting again. We're not going to do any protest again. We're going to be sitting at home. And before then, they themselves brought this unknown gunmen, unknown this, unknown that they are bringing because they know them. They do know them. So don't be surprised. They killed Dr. Akunyele, Professor Akunyele's husband. They killed him in Anambra. Yes, they killed him, and it is political assassination. Because if you dot the line, there's no connection to make IPOB say, oh, we need to kill that man. There have been people who have openly criticized IPOB. Openly, and they are still doing it. And they are living their lives. Nobody is attacking anybody. But you see many of them, they have been penciled down for assassination towards 2023 so that they can at least use that to escalate the problem in eastern Nigeria. And if you are not seeing it, fine. Because if those people are true elders, they know that IPOB, they have leadership. They know those who they can reach out to. They know that they are those who are genuinely asking that the Biafrans should be let go and have their own destiny in their own hands. I mean, fighting genuinely for Biafrans, not these scavengers and pickpockets. They know. So why can't you talk to them? Gumi is an ambassador to terrorists who are kidnapping and killing children, who actually come into your own communities to destroy your communities. Enugu, Ebonyi, Anambra, Abia. Everyone has felt the touch of all these invading, ravaging terrorists in their communities. Then suddenly, unknown gunmen came. Unknown, they are unknown soldier, unknown government, unknown gunmen, unknown this, unknown that. All of this put together just to stop the rightful, genuine demand for Biafra when you can actually engage them. So don't be surprised though. Those who killed Professor Dora Akunyele's husband, they have other people they are going to kill. And they are going to make you believe IPOB killed them. Because those are the people that will make headlines. In Yoruba land, there are Yoruba politicians, non-politicians, and those who always kind of speak up as well that have been marked for elimination because something needs to boil up. If not, ask yourselves, does it even make any sense? That Nigeria cannot defeat terrorists. They cannot push back all these criminals. Does it make any sense to you? It doesn't make any sense. So far it's now a business and it is deliberate. They will never win it. They will never hand it. So wherever they are taking Nigeria to, it is better that you don't go with them. Because trust me, now inside pits, bottomless one this time around. The Yoruba governors, the Igbo governors came together and they said, we ban open grazing. The northern governors came together and they said, no, you can't ban the movement of the people. What does that even mean? Movement of people and cows. Because they are Nigerians, they said. And the same northern governors came together and they said they have banned open grazing in Niger, in Kaduna, in Katsina. They banned open grazing publicly, and in Zamfara. They did not just ban open grazing, no. They banned the sale of cows in their major Fulani markets in all these 4 states. It's on record. Southern governors didn't come to say, they said they are doing it to curb insecurity. That's what they said. They have banned them as we speak. I don't know if they are carrying it out or not, but they banned them. Do you know that? They went further. They went as far as shutting down network, shutting down internet, shutting down their phone and all of that. They said people should begin to send their letters instead of emails. Kaduna. There is no southerner that feels like you guys that are unable to even make small money from taxes, you are still shutting down your network to fight terrorism because they are deceiving themselves. But the moment the South says no, they said, no, you can't do that. You should consult with us first. Consult with them so that they can know if you have the right to stop the movement of cows. I'm glad Ogun State Governor, the one that ran away to London, and his deputy, in anger, she also bought a ticket and flew to London, right? The Speaker of the House of Assembly, Ogun State, that one was like pretty much living most of his life in America these days, to the point that people actually say, well, he's now living in America. But for the first time, the governor did London, deputy governor did London, not for any official thing, no official, no nothing. No. They came to see the photo of London, Tifnumbu, recovering. So governor did London, deputy governor did London. Speaker House of Assembly de America. So governor. And it was because governor handed over power to the secretary to the state government instead of his own deputy. So in anger, the deputy bought our own plane ticket to London. Just fly to London. I'm angry. From Abeokuta to London. Anyway, suddenly, we started hearing the rumor. There's some impeachment move don't they happen inside the Ogun State House of Assembly. That was 2 days ago. That if I say people don't they make move, who they want impeach? The governor, the deputy governor, or the speaker? What's going on? Baba, yesterday, the 3 of them returned to Nigeria. I've confirmed 2. The governor ran back. The speaker ran back. I haven't confirmed the deputy governor. But as we speak, the governor of Ogun State, the first assignment he did when he returned was to sign the anti-open grazing bill into law. Thank you. Dubious Dapo. Because if you signed it, it don't become law. All the laws that all these southern governors signed, for those who have signed those laws, right? Don't worry. They are laws now. You may not have the power to implement them. Some people are going to come. They will implement them. Don't worry. All right? But the fact that they've put it together and signed it now says that all the Yoruba states, all the Southwest states have signed the anti-open grazing bill to law. It is now a crime to be seen with cows in any part of Yoruba land, anywhere, anytime. You will be prosecuted. So me as a Yoruba man, that is a step. But that step is now under threat by the Fulani terrorist governors from the northern Nigeria. Because according to them, all of that is just nonsense, just bullshit. It's just deceiving yourselves. There is no law that will stop any Fulani from moving anywhere they want. That is what they are telling us. That even if you want to make such laws, you should come and ask us so that we can give you the right to do it. You should come and ask us nicely. And people are saying, that's how disjointed Nigeria is. Oh. For some of you who are watching this video and you're like, I don't understand what he's saying. I don't even understand this whole thing. Right? You won't understand because that's how many of us don't understand Nigeria. Because Nigeria is disjointed. That's how disjointed it is. The southern Nigeria needs the approval of the northern politicians before they can do anything, before they can make any laws that will affect their own people, or before they can do anything on how to rule their own people on some certain things, except from looting money. You can loot money, but if you want to make any law like protecting the local farmers, protecting the the local trader, the community women who are not regularly seen in the city, and they are now the victims of invading Fulani terrorists from neighboring countries, right? From the Sahel, right? So those who are victims, those village that are the victims of sorry, nobody. I just got that. I'm gonna read out. So that's how disjointed Nigeria has been, right? So disjointed that those who are victims of these criminalities in southern Nigeria, their leaders, whatever solution they want to provide, they need the approval of the north. The southern Nigeria came together and they started what is called Amotekun, a sort of a local police, to provide security for these local communities, these small villages and bigger, towns from those invading aliens. The northern Nigeria kicked. They said, Southern Yorubas, they set up Amotekun because they hated the Fulanis. They hated the north. Amotekun was set up because the south, the Yorubas, they hated the Hausa Fulanis. How does that make any sense? Amotekun will be in the Yoruba land, providing local security for the people. But there's some people from hundreds of kilometers away, right, are so concerned that why would you make such arrangements and set up local police? you needed to have come to us for an approval. You shouldn't just go by and start setting things up. Disjointed country. When the people came and said, let us so thing so that everybody can manage their own affair, they said, how dare you do that? We're not you've already restructured, so that's it. If you're not okay with that, then you can leave Nigeria. So the South needs the approval of the unproductive, parasitic North. But here is the hypocrisy, by the way. Nobody in southern Nigeria was consulted. All the people before these Janjaweed criminals started their ISBA, the Taliban police of Kano, Taliban police of Kaduna, Taliban police of Zamfara, Taliban police of Borno, Taliban police of all these places who are hunting people down, who are hunting drinkers. But they can't provide security for women and children, because women and children are the properties of the terrorists to be taken anytime, like Gumi continue to defend. Nobody was consulted. That, oh, we're going to start Sharia and all of that. They didn't care that there are other people from the southern Nigeria who are also living, whose existence, their lives have always been in northern Nigeria. They didn't care about them. But now that the South says we're going to protect ourselves, we'll protect our people as much as we can, right? That became anti-northern Nigeria. This is why we are here. We are where we are now, right? The South needs them. But guess what? They are just parasites, parasitic loafers. They contribute nothing and they take everything. And that is what actually gave them the entitlement as Nigerians. But don't worry, me, I'm not in a rush. Small, step by step, they will bring all of you to that conclusion, right? That, oh, Maiyegun has been saying it. We should all begin to tell ourselves, where are you going to start from to fix Nigeria? You can't fix this. It can't be fixed. The only fixable thing here is that tell the people that are still alive, right? Save your lives and the lives of those that will be coming after you. Politicians see this as a game, and none of them is reliable enough for you to think a gamble of once this one is gone and that one comes, maybe it will change your story. It won't. It will make it worse. I don't want to go into how much misery they've brought upon you, right? But if anybody tells you that you have to live with terrorists, you have to learn how to live with them, he will never get kidnapped. They won't kidnap him. They won't kidnap any like them because they listen to the terrorists. You are not listening to them. I am not listening to them. Bukwari is listening to them. But your noise and your shout and everything is making him go deaf. That you are becoming irritant, and it has become your government versus you. That is where you are. And at that point, I told people, I said, any day, the moment the day Bukwari's government turned their guns on innocent people, innocent Biafrans, innocent Yorubas, innocent NSAS protesters and the rest of them, right? From that moment, they've lost that legitimacy. You owe them no patriotism or nonsense anymore. At that point, that was the moment they lost it. And at that point, you can choose and say, I want to live for this. I want to die for that. Something, not for Nigeria. Bukwari and gang won't die for Nigeria. You know that? They won't. So from tomorrow, in case you begin to see video, I just thought I should tell you. From tomorrow, if you are going to Eastern Nigeria, This is a very, very innocent advice. Please remove any display of Nigerian flag in your vehicle. Any. It has gotten to that point where even though we have the opportunity of exposing the ongoing genocide in Biafra land, the innocent people that are being killed, dumped in the river. Guys, it is bloodbath in that place, but they made people to pretend that it is not that bad. But the effort right now is to continue to now blame IPOB, blame ESN, continue to propagate different things like some people have hijacked the struggle, blah, blah, blah. See, I am saying this to you that those who are ready to set up, the Eastern Nigeria up, right? They thought maybe they could, by any chance, use the IPOB's rage now to get you on the line to believe in many, many things that are still going to happen. Please, if you are living in Eastern Nigeria and you have your businesses there and you have Nigerian flag flying everywhere, for your own sake, don't wait to find out. I don't know how they do it. I don't know what has brought this on. It seems that they can no longer wait and they are no longer patient with their politicians anymore. When you begin to read headline news from Igbo politicians in the next few days, see, it is getting to that point now that Igbo governors won't stay in Igbo land anymore. They will be living in Lagos and Abuja. Igbo politicians, senators, or reps, or including House of Assembly members, right? It's getting to that point now. And we said it before now. If all of you think you could throw Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to the dogs, if all of you think that you can kill those people for nothing, if all of you think that you can do all of that and get away with it because nothing will happen, I am scared for you now. I don't know if I've ever used that word on this Maiyegun's Diary Political. What I am saying, it is going to get to that point. By 2023 that we are talking about, 80% of Igbo politicians, governors, all of them, they will no longer be staying in Igbo land. And if they ever go there, you will think they are going to war zone. Not because somebody is coming for them, but because of the paranoia. The state at which Igbo land will be around that time. You've neglected them. And it seems that that time is coming. They believe that you don't take them serious just because you don't take them serious. True. You are organizing an election. Nnamdi Kanu is in prison, in detention of DSS. All of you are going to bed every night, giving different speeches, because when you meet Bokwari, you give. At the end of the day, many of you are going to end up like Kaduna, Borno, Zamfara, Niger, Katsina, and then Sokoto. You will end up as governors and politicians from those places. You will never go back to your constituency again. You will never visit your hometown again. You will never ever go back to your state again, except the day you want to go there and tell them that they should put your name in again in their rigged election so that you can go back and be living free in Abuja. Many of you Igbo politicians, you will not be able to go back to Igbo land before that year 2023. You have what it takes to take a stand and protect those who refused to let go the damages, the ruins done to them and their forebearers by Nigeria, and they are still doing it to them now. As the current, descendants of those they killed 50 years ago, you pretended, you think you could talk your way through it. You think Bokwari could make you feel safe. No, Bokwari is not happy. If anybody is talking about who are those destroying the Igbo land right now, don't point your fingers at the IPOB. point it at those criminals who think they can throw them to the dogs like they did to the Masop. You know what they did to the Masop? They killed and killed and killed and killed them, and they dumped the bodies of those young people inside the Azu River. Or Izu River. What's that river called again? So all the Igbo politicians, all the Igbo traditional leaders, all of the Igbo religious leaders and the rest of them, right? They decided to keep quiet because to them, it is just like a good right dance to bad rubbish. IPOB is just going to make noise. They should just get away. Since you couldn't use them, since you couldn't manipulate them for the political wherever, you think you can throw them to the dogs. Tomorrow is the 1st of October. They said they don't want to see Nigerian flag anywhere. As Boko Haram's assassins are walking about, so are angry Biafrans who want to see all of you, who think you can continue to rub it on their faces that their lives doesn't matter. Continue to tell them that they will be blamed for whatever happened. Many of you will never go back to the Igbo land, but you have the opportunity. You guys are liberal people, all the leaders in Igbo land. If there's anything to do right now, it will be the moment of bringing everybody to the table and rallying and mobilize for the immediate and unconditional release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Not just that, when he returns, his safety, his protection, and the continued struggle for Biafra must be guaranteed. If you do that, that is the power you need, not the power promised you from Abuja. It will fail you. Look at us in Yoruba land now. Our people know. Do you want to hear the truth? Right? The Yoruba politicians knows that if they don't give them president, heaven no go fall. It will just justify the fact that those who don't want to believe in Yoruba nation and the breakup of breaking away from Nigeria, they will begin to be interested, because around that time they will know that it is no longer remediable. Nobody can remedy Nigeria anymore. So you see, those politicians are already in their body language. They are already dancing to the tunes of all of us asking them to break away from Nigeria. You may not agree completely, but to us, as cowardly as they have been sometimes, right? They have been cunning and curvy and about it enough that they have been putting things in place that all it takes is just for them to activate them for real. And then we will begin to feel like, yeah, maybe I say those people now, they believe that Yoruba nation must stand on its own. We can't say the same thing of the Igbo governors. Let us be honest. Nnamdi Kanu, if not for the millions of all of you who are his energy, who are his veins, who are his everything, right? Nnamdi Kanu is a lone ranger. Even those who claim to be in the same struggle with him, they are working day and night, or now they are going to stab him, take advantage of him, and at the same time take whatever they can take from the struggle and move on with their lives. He is a lone ranger. All these people needs to become relevant again is that they should listen to their people. Yoruba governors were bold enough to start Amotekun. Igbo governors were cowardly pushed to go and start Ebuberat. Have you seen Ebubeagu since? At least we still read the news. If you read Ebubeagu, they will say Ebubeagu killed IPOB member. Ebubeagu killed ESN. Those are the kind of news you'll be hearing. You will never hear anything like Ebubeagu. They have arrested Fulani terrorists with their cows. But you will read about that, even though you'll be hearing Amotekun arrested 2 adults for, for fighting at a hotel, or 2 cultists were arrested by Amotekun, or 2 pickpockets. But you still hear them that Amotekun apprehended Fulani terrorists, their guns and their cows. It has happened in Ondo and Amotekun do over 400 cows. Over 40 cows, and about 3 guys, assailants, were arrested after the passing and the signing into law of anti-open grazing bill in Ondo. So I'm just saying this to let you know that yes, as you move to 2023, some people know, and you know the Yorubas, by the way, right? even though these guys will likely change the story of change the story once they lose out in their 2023 game, right? But one thing there is that they will now give backing to everyone to say, you know what, you guys will fight for them. Whatever, you know what I'm talking about? It will get to that point now. Because what many of you don't understand is that if you see those who are even around the Bokwari, those who are in APC, those who are in there claiming to love Nigeria, they know that Nigeria is finished. They know. So everybody is just trying to wait it out. Just wait it out. Let's see how it goes. Let's see how it goes. They already are, all of them, they already have their plan B. So rather than for the Igbo governors to really stand up for the Igbo people, even when they said they started the Ebube Agu, the Ebube Lizard never stopped Fulani terrorist invasion of Enugu, the attacks in Ebonyi. They never really managed to stop anything. Did they? I don't know what you want to do or approach your 2023 with, but I can't see that happening. And that's why we have to continue to appreciate our Biafran women, our Oduduwa women in America, Oduduwa Yoruba nation, our Moluabi in America, in the UK, the Biafran women worldwide who have converged for a 3-day mega rally in London. And this is the second day of their rally, right? That's why we have to be so thankful to them. Those who manage to stand up and continue to tell the world, you either do this or there won't be peace. Bokwari doesn't want peace. Anything that goes on, right? Any chaos right now is in Bokwari's interest. But you can make it interesting for him because you've never seen Nigeria divided this much, and you've never had the opportunity of seeing everybody having social media where we can talk about everything. So more people knows better now. So you see those guys around them, they know that Nigeria is gone. Everybody's just waiting it out, like I said. Do you want them to wait out your own destiny when you can decide now and we can make this happen even faster than you can imagine? It's up to you. So I decided to take calls tonight. But we are not going to spend a long time. So I'm going to open the line for a few minutes, maybe for like half an hour. So somebody said, Maiyegun, add me to your WhatsApp. Whatever. I don't add people on WhatsApp anymore. I don't do adding. You see that number scrolling under your screen? Whoever first calling, randomly I pick them. If yours gets through, we will talk. All right. And if you check, I have my first caller. Hello there.
Maiyegun Babao.
Yes, sir.
Ó ti pẹ́ tí mo ti wo program mo kàn ní kí n try lẹ́nu ó dẹ̀ wọlé mi mọ̀ bóyá ẹ wà live.
Mo wà live, Bayo. We are live right now.
Okay.
Yeah, you see, sir, tẹ́ bá ti rí date. Tó bá Maiyegun ní anytime from 9 p.m., right? If you check the dates and the dates on the screen corresponds with the date of the day and the time you check is 9 p.m., Maiyegun is live. Anything short of that is replay.
Paul Awawal, America.
Okay. So, but you are live now, sir. Your name, please.
Fatokimi Peter.
Say that again, sorry. Ifatokimi. Peter. Fantastic. I think I remember. I think I recognize that name. But go on, sir. You're live. Continue.
Mo kàn ní kí n dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ yín fún iṣẹ́ takuntakun tẹ́ ẹ ṣe. You are doing a fantastic job. And then, Sherry, our guests to my contributing. I never knew how to put in my program. There's no much I can say tonight because Mokonji, Muwari, Maiyegun, Maiyegun follow.
Thank you very much, sir.
donation for the Yoruba Nation or something also about 2-3 days ago.
Yes, sir.
Tony, our island and all these people, Yoruba Parapo, Yoruba Nation, something.
Ilanomo
I want to.
They are called.
Okay, Ilanomo Dua. Yes. Okay. I want to get the link to make my own contribution.
That's great. If you go through PayPal, sir, there's they have a name there, and it is Ilano at Ilano. If you search for Ilanomo Dua, it will pop up on. But there's a link in the previous broadcast of mine. I think that is that of yesterday, sir. Link to direct link. About click Liluri, you can make your donation.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
All right. So notice there's a difference. Batching sorry, more koto di more alive. It'll take some seconds or thereabout. But now we're standing.
No, there's going to be a little bit
following
delay.
You, man.
Yeah.
And
a marry delay.
Yeah.
That's why you listen to the phone, not to the broadcast.
Okay. I'm following you every time, every day. I'm one of your great supporters. There you go. Me, my bunch is super chat, and then I would like to contribute something to your program too.
Thank you, sir. The super chat is that comment section. Shall it be commenting? Yeah. Only $sign control this leg bear by Teba tape. Oma for any options.
Okay.
$1, $2, what have you? You will see all the options there. Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Thank you so much. I can be another call, and you continue watching, sir.
All right.
Thank you, sir.
All right. Maiyegun, good job.
Thank you. So, Ifato Miki Peters. That's amazing. And a great name, by the way. Hello there.
Hello.
Hello, sir.
Hello,
sir. Now you are live, sir. Enjoy. I love the fact that we can come on and speak Yoruba. Okay, we can please make seats.
Yes.
Please don't come on the program and just 100% Yoruba. Think about those who are watching. Too. Because if you speak to me, no, I'm not talking about you, sir. Not you, sir. Okay, I'm just saying it directly to my viewers. If you speak to me 100% in Yoruba, I want to respond to 100% in Yoruba. Let's make it easier. Okay. For others
to be honest, I must confess with you. Hello,
sir. I'm with you.
Yeah, to be honest, I must confess with you. Our bandits out here, from the age of 6. We must take the language, slavery language. Okay. I don't choose to speak English language in my life.
No, it's because of my own program. My program is not Yoruba program.
No, not you.
You know what I mean?
Generally, I understand what you mean. I know. Yeah,
because I don't present my program in Yoruba, so it won't make any sense for my audience who cut across everywhere.
That's right.
You know what I mean? So we can mix it. Yeah, we can mix it. I like it.
For all our friends to understand. Yeah, that's right.
Go on, sir. Anyway, go on.
You know, I quickly call on this one tonight.
Yes, sir.
About saying if a northerner continue in 2023, that heaven will not fall. I disagree. Heaven will fall.
Of course.
If the heaven will fall, Maiyegun, please. You know what I'm saying to you today? Please, I want you to show my video because I'm not a coward. Okay, please. Whatever I'm saying it to my own neck because I'm not a coward. I want everybody to see my face. If I'm saying this one today, if they wanted to show my picture, if they wanted to arrest me, I can go there to them myself.
To anybody.
Okay,
it's just
so now. Yeah, I don't care. I don't care whatever. So, but what I'm trying to say is this. Whether they give it to anybody from the South, Igbo man, Yoruba man, whatever. To be honest, I don't support I will advise Nigeria not to allow the election to take place. Okay? So, but any attempt, because they have the gun and money to force Nigerian people, okay?
Yeah.
If any attempt, they wanted to announce any northerners in 2023, I can bet you heaven will fall. I'm a Yoruba man.
Of course.
Let me tell you, I won't say everything on televisions. Okay? But if I can talk to you behind the whatever I will say, but let me say this. The logistics that hold Nigeria, you understand what I'm saying? It's very simple. If they push us in Yoruba land, okay, to go to the next level, okay, it will take only it won't take us 2 weeks or 1 week for Nigeria to start begging Yoruba people. That is the truth. I have the secret. I have it in my hand. The logistics is very simple. Okay? And they know the scores. They know. These people know the scores. And they shouldn't push us to that level. Okay? Because for me, for any northerner that come to, if they force another northerner to us in 2023, everything will fall. I guarantee that. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. I like that. Now, and it's true. Heaven will fall, and that heaven that will fall is that their heaven will fall, because southern Nigeria is their heaven. Yoruba land will make it faster than they can even undo. When they do that, well, we are following. Hello.
Hello, hi. Hi, Maiyegun. Good evening.
Good evening.
Okay, hi. Okay, just call me Eagle, just for security. Okay?
I should call you
now.
Eagle. Did you say
Eagle?
Eagle.
Yeah, the Eagle. Yeah.
The Eagle.
Yeah, Eagle.
Please, I'll call you the Eagle.
Okay. Okay. Basically, what's happening here? Let's just tell ourselves the truth. Yeah. You know, you've been saying it. A lot of people have been saying that we need to stick together. The Yorubas and the Igbo. That is the only way we can chase these vampires. I call them vampires. They're not a lot. Listen, when the middle belt people were being marginalized, all of us folded our hands because it did not touch. Now near us now, we are all now talking, you know. And the solution about, okay, what's happening in Anambra State right now is the Igbos. The Igbos are killing the Igbos. The average, listen, I'm an Igbo man, by the way. The average Igbo man, you give him money, he will kill his brother. I am ashamed to admit that. Any Igbo person that is on the broadcast right now, I'm direct, especially Imo. I'm from Anambra originally, especially Imo and Abia people. I know that they will sell their brothers for money. That is one of the bane of the society that we live today. It's just the bane of the society, and it will and see what is going to happen. Check out what is going to happen. They are setting up Nnamdi Kanu to be executed. They will execute that man, unfortunately, and nothing will happen. Buhari is a vampire. He does not give a toss about anybody. These people, human life does not mean anything. Now, what's the way forward? The way forward is for the Western governors to be put under pressure, just as what is happening right now in the East and all that. Why would Lagos not have joined in the sitting down? Because I'm sure the day Lagos State will join in sitting down and say Monday or Tuesday we're not going to work, I'm telling you, we start taking notice.
They would. Thank you so much, the Eagle. Yeah, I mean, you know one thing about what we do online most of the time, yeah, you would think they are not listening, but they are listening. But they have a way of using those ideas, and those who usually do that seems to be from the Yoruba land mostly, because they tend to drag others in the south and say, "Come." Yeah. And the Hausas are telling those, I mean, the Northerners are telling the other southern governors that don't be like these Yorubas. They think they are smart. They are just sort of use you. They are calling out this meeting, bandits, bandits.
My brother, it's all about money. You see, when they put small money into people's hands, they will sell their
anything.
They will sell their, look at some few days ago. It's so comical. Jagaban putting all his poster on the underground and everywhere. I mean, this guy. That guy should be chased out of Lagos. He's not even a Lagosian in the first place.
Thank you, Baba. Let me take another call too. It's a pleasure. Speaking to you, by the way, because it seems this is your first time. Is it?
Yes, kind of.
I follow you. Or you changed name today.
Yeah, it's my first time.
Right. Thanks so much for finding the time. Okay. I hope to speak to you again.
Okay, God bless you, sir. Okay, bye.
Cheers, man. So I have another caller. Hello there.
Hello, my brother. Good evening. God bless you.
Good evening, ma.
Oh,
Amen.
tonight's topic, very interesting.
Thank you, ma.
Very, very interesting. I pray, and this is my prayer.
Yes, ma'am.
I pray that those so-called parasites hold on to power in 2023. That is my prayer. I pray that they appoint the Northerners to be the president.
To succeed.
Because that is the passport for the breakup of the country. That is the key. Because the moment they do that, the Southerners, especially those Abobakus in Lagos, they will have nothing to hold on to. They will just let everything move. And say, okay, we are with you. You're the bad nation now. And that will be it. That will be it.
Ma,
the only
does that
reason
not
why,
that sorry, ma, yeah, does that then put credence to the sayings that Buhari is actually the one dividing Nigeria that many people are not paying attention to?
Buhari and his caucus are the one dividing Nigeria. If you check the newspaper this morning, Rufai, yesterday they had their meeting, or once they had the meeting on Tuesday, the Northern Governors, they had a meeting. They said power must return in the north.
That's right.
And today, Rufai has the effrontery. That man with the glasses like Kodu Kote has the effrontery to say the Northerners, they're supposed to consult them. Who that? For my time. Do they think they are? I think about 2 years ago, when Boko Haram killed those rice farmers.
It's not even 2 years ago, ma. See how it looks like it's a long time ago. Are you talking about those 100 farmers they cut their head?
Yes.
It's this year, 2021.
They did not ask for permission to go to their own farm. These people,
that's what he said.
They are getting power drunk. And they are helping to break this country. They need to just look at it deeply. They are the problem behind Nigeria, and they are the one that we help to break the country. Let them just continue. Why all this slow is going on in Yoruba land? Is because some people still believe in 2023. Ojugo, Baba Elete, Baba Olokun, Seniku Folaji, Ashiwaju Ofo. They still believe the power will come to him. And we've been saying, this is just scam. These people are just scamming you. They can't. They're not going to relieve the power. These people are power drunk. They would try as much as possible to hold on to it. And when they do, and they think everyone will not fall, wallahi, everyone will fall. Sharp. And they can also smell it. They already, the smoke and the rainbow, fireball is already coming on them. If you look at it deeply, when Atmotekun was set up,
yes,
Bobo Dediri Alawoku, to Aleku, Governor Sanwo-Olu did not attend that meeting. Governor Point and Kill did not attend that meeting.
He didn't.
He did not. And now, for him to attend all these Southerners governors meetings, something is cooking.
God bless your wisdom.
And also, bear in mind, it was the first in Yoruba land to put break and said no more BAT in Yoruba land.
That is right.
And it's ready to go to any length with them. Something is cooking. Now they are talking about those two Okada guys. If you check the newspaper yesterday, Okada riders, they want to ban them completely in Lagos. I read it somewhere in the newspaper that apart from them, now they want to, they are trying to ban Okada completely in Lagos. I don't think something is cooking. Something seriously is cooking. It's like they too are waking up to the reality.
Everybody's just waiting out. Exactly. That's what I said. I said everybody is waiting it out. Like, okay, we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah. And this is Gary. Last. Everybody, no matter Gary, separate.
Thank you, Ma. Thank you so much. Yes, Ma. Let me take another call. It's a pleasure talking to you again tonight. You have a good one, Ma.
Thank you.
Yes, Ma. Yeah, so I have, I bet this must be Osita, but I can't be too sure. Hello.
My brother.
Yes, sir.
May the peace, love of God continue to generate around you.
Amen.
I love your fire.
Amen.
Amen. It's been a while, though.
It has been.
Anyway.
I'm waiting for you to drop that line. Osita, is that you, sir?
It's me.
Right.
Taken from my business. Anyway,
go on, please.
I wanted to talk about a few things that the guy before the last caller, before our answer. It's somehow.
Please continue. We can hear you.
Your people is better than the other people.
Osita, your voice is really, really dead. In that, we can't hear you at all.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes, we can. Yeah, it's loud and clear.
Okay. I wanted to talk about the last caller before, the previous caller before the auntie spoke.
Please.
The reason we are not getting results in life is because even in our little circle, we still try to discriminate and say, "Oh, I come from this place, so I am better than this place." For somebody who is an Igbo man to come up on air and start saying he's from Anambra, that the people from Abia State and Imo State, they can sell themselves. Sometimes I wonder if people are wise. Even if it's what you think right inside you, when you come out in a platform like this, you have to stand strong and remain united together. I probably think that kind of person has not seen what is called poverty before. If you want to ruin a country like America as it is right now, the first thing you have to do, you put on poverty in this country, and you see how the country, within 10 years, the great America, the way it will degenerate, you would not believe it. So, when he was talking about that thing he said, I just said to myself that this guy, I'm sorry, you are talking nonsense because you don't know what people are going through. I have a father who has a military background. And I remembered one of his books that I read. To hijack a country, the first thing you have to kill is education, then introduce poverty, which is what they have done in Nigeria. In that contraption, that is what they have done. And they have used it to rule the northern part of Nigeria, where they come from, that the ordinary man on the street doesn't know his right. So that guy coming up here and start saying, I would not come up here and say, oh, it is the Anambra people that actually does that. I won't say that. But if we're in the closet, we can talk about it. We can debate about it. But when you come up,
I quite
that
agree
thing
with
he
you.
said, that thing he said is what the Janjaweed wants to listen to. That thing he said, that is what the Janjaweed wants to listen to. And they can actually say, oh, that yes, we are getting at them. You're coming up here to say that Nnamdi Kanu will die and they will kill him and nobody will say anything. That is what they want to hear. So it is crazy. I believe he's still watching this thing. He should go inside his closet and think about what I have just said, that what he pronounced, what he said is a crazy thought. we have gone beyond that particular school of thought. When they will say, "Oh, is Abiola," they will kill him and nothing will happen. Yes, and they will kill him, nothing will happen. We have gone beyond that. Don't bring your fear into the public arena. If you want to fear inside your bedroom. So that is my take.
Thank you so much, at least for coming in for having the chance of coming on while we are still live, okay? And I believe that a lot of people felt just the same way you feel, right? I mean, now, right? They were happy that you let that out. So thank you. Let me take another call, okay? Let me take another one too. I have another caller. Your name, please. Hello there. Okay, that person is listening to. They are listening to their TV. Please, if you are calling, please kindly listen to the phone. Hello. Yes, sir.
My Maiyegun, this is Michael from Australia.
Michael from Australia. It's been a while. How are you, sir?
Yeah, I know I'm fine, Maiyegun. Let me just quickly drop this one.
Please.
Maiyegun,
sir.
Everyone will fall. Let me just speak my mind.
Please.
Everyone will fall. You understand? In not almost one lose. Let me just kind of publicly understand, because I follow, like I say, we follow Nigerian politics a lot. The way you the same thing, you are not the same thing, you are following them a lot. There's a lot of things that is going on that we don't understand. You understand? If everybody can remember, APC and Buhari, they joined together, two parties, they bring Buhari in. Agreement for the beginning that, okay, after you do your 8 years, 4 years, I'll come in.
It'll be our own.
But Buhari said, no, let me go on for 4 years, let me go on second year, 8 years. It's a problem, that's where the beginning of that problem. So they now allow Buhari to go for another 4 years, that is 8 years. Now, the power is supposed to be shifted according to the APC manifesto, that when you finish, you will come to South, so that South can be ruled. Buhari now, so because of what is happening in North, they are scared to leave the power.
Yeah.
Because Ashiri wants to do, they are exposed already. So they are really scared that if you will release the power to these people, we are finished. So we have to make sure that Buhari is not doing their job, what they are asking to do. So they are now scared, okay, let us do this thing. We are not going to let them give the power to these people. There's nothing will happen. But now, South was sending what they call it political tone, that, okay, you are not releasing the power. Don't worry. We are going to do this. You see, you can see this is the first time the South and Southwest South come together and join. This never happened before.
That I know of, exactly.
That never happened before. This is the first time for you to know, and let me just give people to see, the public to hear. Anytime the two parties, where the president come from their party, let's say their president, the PDP president, let's say PDP Africa come from North, the North they will produce North leaders. If the president North come from South, they will produce South president. That's why they rotated it.
Yes.
But this year, you can see that PDP was fighting as well. That, the Northern president, the South, they don't even say Southwest, Southwest. They say South must produce their president candidate.
They are saying that too, exactly.
They solve that problem out. Now, APC now say, in APC, is going to be a South again. So, if you know for you don't come to North here, you see that they will come back to their senses and say they start begging. But they are sending political.
They seem to do that a lot. They pretend to beg.
Thank you. Let me tell you, see the Pastor Ruga, the Batabanti, what you call, I like the name, Oshibadu. You can see that he's always sends signal out to them. He mentioned one statement. People doesn't know what he's saying because I know exactly what he's trying to say. He say, both of us we lose. What he's trying to tell you is that if you are not released the power, you not
will break away and all of us will lose.
So don't tell me that that is what he's trying. That is what they call political tone. People doesn't understand. They are passing message because they are leaders. They can't just come to an air and say rubbish.
but they will be sending message to each other by sense. That is why you see Pastor Ruga was telling them, if you are not releasing your power, we know what to do again. Heaven will fall. You will lose, and we will lose. And we will start
from all of us go lose, but last, all of us go find ourselves. Last.
Everybody come back to senses. But exactly. You understand? That is what is happening. So people don't even understand that they are fighting as well. You see, Tinubu, he knows that he can't become a better because they've already declared that if he release the power to Tinubu, he will change everything. If you release power to East, they will change everything. But now, we are not going to release the power. Not we are scared to release the power because what he break, idiots, what they call federal character.
Break completely.
They employ everything of Northern have to be. They're supposed to be sharing it. And they already came here and show openly to everybody that I don't care about any other tribe. My own first before any other people.
And now that their time is coming to an end, they are so scared to now leave their power.
They know that. So that if you look at what the South is doing, South doesn't mention that it's going to Southwest or it's going to Southeast. They say
they just say
South.
it should come to the South.
They are scared, okay, where is it going in South or West? Is it going to Igbo area or is it going to Yoruba area? That is where the problem is. They don't know. That is the reason why we are coming here and start sending a message as well. So people, a lot is going on between now to, let's say, by March next year. By December, everybody will see what is happening.
We'll have an inkling, exactly. Thank you so much.
By June, I bet you by the time of June next year, everybody will know what is going on. I love Nigeria. It's not I love Nigeria. I love my people.
The politics.
I'm not going to say I love Nigeria because Nigeria belongs to a lot of people.
I get that.
You understand me? But I'm telling you what is going on in Nigeria now. If they don't care, Yoruba, it's supposed to be a long-term time, but it'll be shorter time. Yoruba nation will stand and Biafra. People that say that they will kill Nnamdi Kanu. That guy doesn't know what he's saying. Sorry to say, I'm not going to criticize anybody yet. If they try to kill Nnamdi Kanu, I bet you tomorrow morning there's going to be a civil war in Nigeria. Bet it and write it down, my brother.
God bless you. Thank you so much for at least dropping by. I appreciate that. From Australia, that's far. How are you? How is everyone over there, by the way?
We are locked down 2 years now. We're still locked down.
It's great. I mean, stay safe, Baba. It's good to hear from you.
I will.
Nice one. Thanks so much.
Yeah, bye.
So I have another caller, and we are going to be rounding up in a moment. So, hello there.
Hello. Hello, Maiyegun.
Hello, how are you?
I'm fine. Good morning.
Good morning to you. Paul. It's been a long time. How is everyone and the family?
Fine. We are fine.
Great.
So we are jumping from Australia to India now.
Yeah, you see me. That's what I do. From one country to there, from one continent to the other, and it's so easy. Oh my goodness, very political. So yeah, we are in India now. Paul.
Oh, well,
can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. I can hear you. We are getting to the reset button now. You can see the whole drama that is happening now. But one thing I want to before I even say what I want to say, I just want to beg my brother Osita because he was really angry. He was mild with his comments, but he was really angry about what.
It is the first time Osita didn't do much other than just to come and make a correction. Yes. Osita is somebody that will spend a long time with us, like, regale us with so many of his oratory prowess, I would say. But yeah.
So part of this thing is that we also have to, we have to have this level of endurance for ourselves. He came out to make a point. We need to understand that we can't all be at the same level.
That's right.
You understand? With our reasoning, with everything, we can't all be at the same level. But what I wanted to say, Maiyegun, is that it's the time we thought it would be even further than the time will take longer, but the way things are panning out now, Maiyegun, in the next couple of months,
maybe within 6 months to a year, Nigeria might break up. It's just that good. It's just that fast now. It's basically at that pace right now. Just like my brother said from Australia, it is just at that pace now. Nigeria might even break up by next year at this pace.
Do you know the worry that people don't pay attention to, Paul? That I think sometimes we should be pointing it out is the fact that Nigeria has collapsed economically. It's just been hanging by a thread now. If Nigeria make 1,000 naira, Nigeria have to pay. Nigeria have to pay 999 naira to debtors.
Yes, now not even that, Maiyegun. You already broke it down. Yes, I think it was the video yesterday.
Yeah,
you know, a country that receives a remittance of $33 billion from countries across the world. You understand? This one is not stolen funds, though. These are the sweat and toil of Nigerians across the world that they keep remitting. Basically, Nigeria has been surviving on that. That is what has been keeping Nigeria together. All those remittances. Yes, that is what has been keeping Nigeria has completely crashed years back. But that remittance from monies across the world has continued to sustain, because like you said, was it the video yesterday or day before yesterday?
It must be that of yesterday.
You can't be here. Yes, you can't be here and say you not send money to your dad, to your mom, your brothers in school. You understand? They are little. You understand?
That goes out,
your
of
friends.
course.
Yes. So everyone, even everybody that has been calling into your platform, everybody sends money home. There's nobody that can tell me that called into your platform and say that he has not sent money home to maybe for his brother or his mom. No, even a friend. So that money has been the one sustaining Nigeria till date. We can't say we won't send money, but in the Bible, when God wanted to free the children of Israel, He hardened the heart of Pharaoh. So our prayer, like our mother, my senior sister that called earlier, what we should be praying for is that Northerners should keep pushing for that power. They should continue praying, they should fighting for it, that they want the power. Trust me, Maiyegun, if the Northerners say they want to stay with that, they still want to hold on to that power, it only makes our own work. Thank you, Maiyegun.
God bless you, Paul. Thank you so much for calling in tonight as well. Okay. Yes. Let me take one more because of this person that has been trying and trying. I'll take this call. I hope hello there. Hello, sir.
Ekale, Mr. Maiyegun.
Ekale, sir.
Hello, sir.
Adúpẹ́ o, àtẹ̀yin àmì ẹ̀yin kọ́.
Àlàáfíà ni o. Àti pé ọba ìyẹn ní sẹ́mọ́tẹ́jà láti gẹ̀ẹ́tì yín.
Ẹ rí o, bínú ṣe rí lóbi ṣe ń yàn o. That last caller ni o bá jẹ́ last caller mi, but máì mi kàn ṣáà sọ pé kí n kàn gbé ilé iṣẹ́ because of that cutie picture ọmọ yín tó wà lójú screen yẹn.
Yeah. Anyway, mo pè láti Amsterdam anyway.
Yeah, amazing. Your name, sir? Sorry.
Well, me so dárúkọ mi tó lot of people mọ̀ mi, so màá kọ́ pé màá kọ́ sọ pé see on the dot. See on the dot. Màá kọ́kọ́ dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run pé iṣẹ́ tẹ̀ ń ṣe iṣẹ́ gidi ni.
Thank you.
Ó ti enlighten a lot of us. Number one, mo jẹ́ nìkan tó jẹ́ protect tó support Buhari láyé ìgbà yẹn pé àti Buhari bá wọlé o. A ṣe nǹkan tó dáa, but it's a pity pé Buhari disappoint pátápátá. So ìgbà tí mo ti ń listen sí program máa ń rí i pé a lot of things dey wrong gan ní Nàìjíríà yẹn. Gan tó jẹ́ pé máa ń wò pé tìbí máa ta ṣe gbogbo máa ṣe nǹkan tó dáa ni. Wáyé tó wá fi tán máa ti rí kódà pé èṣù gan ti gbé máa náà wà àtàwọn tó wà pẹ̀lú ẹ̀.
Èṣù ni o.
Ẹ̀kọ́ èṣù tó gbé máa yẹn wọ̀ ẹ wá gbogbo nǹkan tó ń lọ káàkiri gbogbo àgbá ní Nàìjíríà yẹn ní ìsìn kidnapping, killing, wọn sì ní solution sí every day. In fact, nǹkan program tẹ̀ ṣe ó enlighten a lot of people ti ṣe a lot of people lójú gan-an. A lot of people. Even Amsterdam tí mo wà yìí gan mo kọ̀ ìpínlẹ̀ àwọn míì tó jẹ́ pé wọ́n yìí wà lórí APC PDP. Ìṣèlú mẹ́bà APC náà lèmi náà mo kọ̀ decide pé mi tẹ̀ lọ meeting yẹn mọ́. Mo rí bí gbogbo ẹ̀tẹ̀ ṣe ń rí pé kò sí solution kò sẹ́ni kankan tó Tinubu ó kàn tọrọ ẹ̀ ni kò sẹ́ni bọ̀ tó lè tún ìyẹn ṣe mọ́ pátápátá ìlú ẹ̀ ti bàjẹ́ pátápátá ilé ò sọ̀rọ̀ pé bóyá ẹnìkan ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ń bọ̀ ìbẹ́sẹ̀ kó ní káàkiri lọ. So mo dúpẹ́ gan pọ́nlọ́ ń lò yín ẹ má wòlíì níyìn o mi mọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ church wòlíì níyìn o wòlíì níyìn tẹ́ bá mọ̀ kẹ́ ya mọ̀ a lot of ẹgbẹ́ àwọn tó tẹ̀ tí ń ṣe press kínní gan láti many years gan they cannot come out with the way you are coming out with the truth. Tó sì ń ṣe ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ lójú àti tí àfẹni tó bá jẹ́ pé foolish tó jẹ́ pé wọ́n ti ra ìyí ẹ̀ pátápátá no ní understand nǹkan tó ń lọ Nàìjíríà yẹn.
God bless you, sir.
wòlíì níyìn Ọlọ́run sì máa fún lágbára àtọgbọ́n àti òye láti máa ṣiṣẹ́ yẹn. Ọlọ́run sì tọ́jú àwọn ọmọ yìí ọmọ yẹn fẹ́ẹ́ yà ń sọ bọ̀ ó fàìn gan. Ọlọ́run sì tọ́jú ọmọ àtìyàwó yín lágbára Ọlọ́run.
Ẹ̀rí pọ̀ ọmọ tí ń lo attract mi ló jẹ́ kí n gbé kọ́ yín tí ọmọ yín yẹn náà ò bá a dùn. Honestly mo ṣáà ń wo picture yẹn mo ṣáà ń wo bí kọ́ yẹn ṣe ń rìn yẹn mo kò ṣe kí n gbé ni àbí kí n má gbé and now mi ò regret.
Mo máa pè é personally nítorí ọmọ Òdògbólú náà lèmi but àwọn ò mọ́lé o. Ẹ má bomi àwọn ò mọ́lé.
Then something was pretty much like anyway, thank you very much for calling ẹ ṣé gan ṣe get this yama what time am I sorrow we need to talk.
So máa tún pè personally so that máa lè bá yín sọ̀rọ̀ náà.
ẹ má change the profile picture yẹn o ò ní ID card kan tí mo lè fi rántí yín like anytime. Ẹ má change it. So you have a good day, sir.
Thank you for the good job.
Thank you too for calling. Take care. My regards. So, sorry guys. My brother just changed it to Yoruba completely there. He's a member of APC. He stopped going to their program. He knows that country cannot be fixed. That even Tinubu that they thought could probably make a difference, they've realized now. He used to believe when he started watching Maiyegun's Diary Political, from his base in Amsterdam, he realized that the thing they are trying to change was because they have no idea how many things have been wrong, like completely wrong, that now that he's been watching Maiyegun and so many other programs like this, he's been able to understand the concept of why Nigeria is not working. That even if you bring anybody that you trust so much, it will never work. And he said, maybe I don't know that I'm actually a prophet. But you know what? I'm also a priest, the general overseer of the Temple of Truth. Am I not? But thanks to every one of you, by the way. Time with me tonight again. I'm going to see you again tomorrow. You know what? I'm planning to dress, to wear one of my. I got loads of clothes from Odogbolu. They made this from Odogbolu tailor. That was made by Odogbolu tailor. I'm going to recommend all of you, if you want a special tailor to cut your coat, go to Odogbolu. There are many brilliant young tailors there. Just on your way to Ijebu, just stop by in Odogbolu. Just say, I'm looking for any tailor. Do you know any tailor that made clothes for Maiyegun? They are there. And they are quite affordable too. I got loads. So I'm going to work tomorrow. For the first time, I'm going to wear native, like Maiyegun to work. I want to see the look on the faces of my own, of my colleagues. Like, you know what I mean? I'll see you some other time. But by the way, remember this. Gumi can be kidnapped, okay? You will likely be kidnapped. I am likely to be kidnapped, okay? But and the reason for that is because Nigeria has come to a stage whereby the life of a terrorist is more important and valuable than mine, because I am practically worthless because I don't have AK-47 and I'm not really high on drug and all of that stuff. And I don't want to be part of that. I should be so kind of free enough with the free will to choose what I think I want to be part of. And I want to be part of Yoruba Nation. And people said from this program tonight, and people keep saying that on Maiyegun's Diary Political, we need to build a Southern unity. We need to build a Southern solidarity. We cannot go it alone. It is still fluid for now, but don't worry. Everybody is coming together. Everybody is coming together. The message is dragging everybody together. But by the time we get to a point whereby even those who are coming late to the party, Bokwari will help and Nigeria will help us drag them together. Southern solidarity. It will get there. As long as these people continue to grandstand and do what they are doing right now, yeah, it will what? It will get to that point whereby we can then say, because you know one thing, the what is it called? The Middle Belt Forum. Do you know that they came out? They said, they told the North, and they told them, they said, listen, we are not part of the North. You people are, we are not part of the North that is unleashing terrorism on Nigeria. Stop dragging us into the 19 states in the North. Northern Nigeria doesn't have 19 states, okay? But you know what? By the time all of us come together, even all of you, the Lagos Abobakus, when you finally meet your Waterloo, when what I've been telling you become the truth, and your Tifnumbu retire inside Bodilon or his house in South France, and all of you are looking for which agenda to follow again, I will be using this cap to say, Una welcome. And then when I say Yoruba Nation, you will say now. When I say Yoruba Nation, now. You get what I mean? So we'll become paddy. I know they fight anybody. See, I still believe that you be my brother, I am your brother. Now waiting you want chop. They make you, they call cow, uncle, no wahala, survivor, feeding and all of that. No be, see, I understand the fact that they have weaponized poverty in that place. But guess what? When they finish with you and there's nowhere to turn, no turn to Boko Haram, join us. We will begin to say Yoruba Nation, and that number, we need it, and you will see that light. Then it will make sense to you. But until then, my designer that made this probably decided to set me up. That's why he sent me this, right? But well, now my money they take do I don't wear them, but I'll keep it aside until the day all of you begin to decamp to Yoruba Nation. Until then, I'm going to say good night, and I'm going to see all of you some other time. Stay safe. Stay safe and stay smart. If you are going to the Eastern Nigeria, if you have anybody going there, tell them, don't go there and they fly Nigerian flag. I don't want to use your story as a lesson tomorrow. And good night to everyone.
Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Maiyegun ti dé. Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Lórí Facebook. Maiyegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Lórí YouTube. Maiyegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Bọ́ bàbá gbé wúrẹ́. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Ijó ìgbádìyẹ. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Pẹ̀sìdó bá rúfin o. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Gómìnà kówó jẹ. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Ọlọ́pàá tí ń gba rìbá. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Aṣòfin tí ń rúfin o. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Òpùrọ́ olóṣèlú. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran o. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran. wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ o Maiyegun ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀ wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ Maiyegun ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀ oníkan ṣáàtì ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe fáwọn ará ìlú tó gbé wọn débẹ̀ o àyè.
Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì ṣùgbọ́n ní má ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Kì máa yí ṣe eré ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀ kì máa yí ṣe eré ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀ ẹni bá ti lè lẹ́bọ̀ lẹ́rù o ọmọ bá dèrò kàṣàyè tú wọn síta.